Golden Bears are in the house. Mady, Sissoko, Andrej, Stojakovic. First of all, gentlemen, welcome to the set, and more importantly, welcome to the league. I think we're all kind of excited to see what Cal and Stanford and SMU bring to the table. How about from your perspective, as far as when the word got out that, guess what, tag, we're going to go join the ACC?
Yeah, we're extremely excited to compete with the highest level of teams in the ACC. We do think this is the best basketball conference in the country. We're looking forward to traveling across the way and, making a name for the program. We believe we belong here, so we're excited.
Absolutely, exciting to be a part of the new conference now. So a lot of traveling, and that's very exciting. And just to make to help the program to grow. So that's why I want to be part of it.
You think about the ACC, these ACC fans, and even coaches right now is trying to figure out who are the Cal Bears. So kind of give us a little thumbnail sketch. When you guys take to court, when you make that cross-country trip or you play that first ACC game, which is against Stanford, which I don't figure out its first ACC game because, by the way, I don't know. That could be an interesting one for you, by the way. Yeah. But what should people expect in terms of how your guys' identity of how Cal basketball is going to be played?
Yeah, I think expect passion on both sides of the floor. We got guys coming in from all over the country, bringing their skill set to Cal. And we're excited to show what we can do on the defensive end, and we believe we're extremely versatile on the offensive end. And we got great inside touch and outside shooting, so we're excited.
Playing with pace?
Yes, of course.
Definitely. Like Dre just said, we a lot of new faces, but throughout the summer we're learning how to play together, which has been very good. And we got a lot of pieces, like a guy like Dre, who's very versatile, can score anywhere in the floor. I'm definitely excited, and I think we compete in every single practice, and how hard are we going. So I'm very excited for the team.
And, I got to tell you, yesterday, Yo Cremelli and Marta Suarez were here representing Cal on the women's basketball, and we talked about the international flavor. It seems to be a Berkeley thing, right? The world's coming to Berkeley from that perspective. How cool is that in terms of not only with this team, but also what you incorporate and what you experience at Berkeley?
It's been very cool, and just meeting like different kid from a different background, and they kind of learning from each other. So it's been very good outside of basketball. Go to classroom, you see different kid who's from a different countries, and you kind of talk together, and they kind of ask each other background, and they kind of learn from there. So it's been super cool, yeah.
Yeah, I think across all sports we have so many international kids, and we get to share that certain bond, coming from different areas, and what it's like to live in America. Especially Mady's story. What the things he's doing with the foundation, and getting to know about his time growing up in the village in Mali, and we're just excited. We're getting to know a lot of people on campus from different backgrounds, so we're excited to put it together.
Tell the people a little bit of what you're doing. You talk about NIL. NIL is a big topic of conversation, but you're taking your NIL opportunities and you're basically building a bridge for others from your own community to have a chance to have success in a better life. Explain what you're doing with your foundation.
I created a foundation like 3 years ago, and when I was at Michigan State, and the idea came because the NIL I can make it myself because due to the visa, and I wasn't able to make. But the idea came to create a foundation, and when I created a foundation, and people, especially my time at Michigan State, and the community really stand up and they help me throughout that journey, and they help me build the school in my hometown, and they give it the running water. Those two are very important back home, and I'm very grateful for me to be able to do something like this, and there's not many chances for the kid to do that. So for me to able to do that, I'm definitely thankful and blessed.
That's an incredible thing in terms of servant leadership and making a difference in someone else's life, which is the greatest form of mentorship.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
In terms of mentorship, Stanford, boom, Cal, a little different.
Yeah.
What's the best advice you've gotten, though? Because your dad was a legendary player.
Yeah.
And like when you went through that process, what was the best advice you got from your dad in terms of just your career? Because I mean, this is like the second year of your career. You were McDonald's All-American, had success last season, but what kind of impact has he had for you in terms of your basketball journey?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is staying the course, not worrying about other people's paths, understanding that, when the time is right, it'll come to take it to the next level. And, just being patient, continue to work, keep my head down, stay humble and stay appreciative of the journey. So I think that's the biggest thing. And, I think Coach Matson and Cal have provided a great foundation for me to perform this year. So, yeah.
Obviously, we're excited about having you guys in the league, but when you go down your schedule, is there a game or two where you're like, man, we get a chance to play fill in the blank? I mean, what's your excitement level in terms of the road trips?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, we're coming in with Stanford. Obviously, it's always exciting to play against them as a rival,
right.
But, coming across the way to play against teams like UNC and Duke, who have such a rich history in the basketball world, but also going to different programs like Louisville, and going to Pitt even. Those type of road trips is what's going to make this season interesting. So we're excited.
Yeah, definitely. Going to be able to come back twice and play Duke and the UNC and also, Clemson. So those schools and the traveling, those all games is going to be a high-level game every single night. And we think our coaching staff and the school is giving us the best resource they can to make sure we ready every single night to play. So I'm definitely excited in the travels and to compete every single night.
I got it now. I coached for 33 years. Every team has someone, and your head coach is unique, Mad Dog Matson. I mean, it's unique.
Yeah.
So every team has a guy that can do their head coach, kind of do a little bit of an impersonation of their head coach.
Yeah.
Are either of you guys the guy that can do the impersonation? What is coach like every single day? Because the dude doesn't have a bad day.
Yeah.
Can you do what are a couple of his favorite sayings? I know he's got some sayings.
I'm not good at impersonating, but I will tell you this. He comes in every day with a very positive attitude. He's very transparent with what he expects of us every day. And I will tell you that the stories we've heard about him being Mad Dog earlier on in his career, it's nothing like it is today. He's very calm and patient, just in general in life. And, he's been a great coach. He's been great to us. But, yeah, he's been tremendous to work with every day.
Did your dad ever play with him?
He played against him.
You played against him, right?
Yeah.
I bet your dad, because he probably, if you cut across the lane when Mad Dog was in the game,
forget it.
Your dad got hit a couple times.
100%. Yeah. In the portal, they shared a couple stories about them playing against each other. So yeah.
I'm sure you've seen the video of the dance celebration with the Lakers, right? I mean, it's viral.
I mean, like moments like those, they just don't happen anymore.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Coach would love to burn that tape for life. He wish that thing never existed.
Hey, it existed because of what they accomplished.
That's true.
And you know what? If you guys accomplish the same thing, you're going to see the same dance.
Absolutely.
We hope so.
Well, let me tell you, if you take it on the road, beat Duke or Carolina, you guys will be doing that same dance in the locker room. I guarantee you that much.
I hope so, yeah.
Well, listen, we're excited about having you guys in here. Is there something that you're curious about regarding the ACC that we can help you with? You may have a question.
He comes from ACC pedigree. I mean, his dad was the first voice
probably
of the ACC.
Only one of them. So if you have a question, because we can help you. I mean, you may have a question about, what's Cameron Indoor. I mean, I don't know where you're going to go.
I got thrown out. My first game I ever coached at Cameron Indoor Stadium, I didn't make full 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I got thrown out with about 38, 19. The officials and I, we had a nice
I was gonna say,
conversation.
why don't you explain to the gentleman why you didn't make all 40 minutes?
Well, because, the first 5 minutes of the game, my three best players had three fouls. And by about a minute and a half left in the game, I had this conversation with the official. I just wanted to know where he was going to have dinner that night. He didn't take it that way. And he basically said, you know what, I'm going to let you go to dinner early. You can have reservations somewhere else because you're not going to be here anymore. And as I left the court, some crazy Duke fan was giving me one of these jobs, almost fell on me. But besides that, it was a great experience.
That's great.
Yeah, you can't control what happens on the road. So, yeah.
Well, you guys have experienced that, so you take it on the road.
Coach Izzo had some stories like that.
But there are a couple great spots in the
for
league.
sure.
I think you guys will have a kick and enjoy it.
Yeah, we're sure. We're just excited to be in those type of environments and competing. So.
You guys can do great.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it. Again, congrats on all your work, too, my man. That's
I
great.
appreciate
really
it. Thank
impressive.
you. Thank you,
really
guys.
impressive.
Thank you,
Well,
guys.
again, welcome to the league. We look forward to watching you guys all year, man.
Thank you.
Stay healthy.
Thank you so much.